Since the Nintendo Switch launched early last year, the Wii U has just sort of been gone. And while yes, the Switch is superior in many ways, the Wii U had some great titles and I found myself spending plenty of hours on the system. But in 2018, with the Wii U officially gone for over a year now, can you get some of its best titles for cheap? Hello everybody, YoshiGuy64 here, and this is my Wii U buyer's guide for under $300, 2018 edition. Let's take a look. So before I get started, I would like to mention that this video was a little bit difficult to write. Originally, I figured that since the Wii U is a relatively new console, you could just buy everything new, but that, as you'll see next, was a little bit difficult. That does mean, though, that the prices in this video are going to be the ones that GameStop sells the used copies at, so they may vary depending on what your local game store offers them for. Now, when buying pre-owned, you do run into the risk that things may not work, but as long as you buy it through a trusted company, you'll usually be able to work something out. Personally, I've bought plenty of used games over the years, and they still work great, even today. I even got a used Wii several years ago, and while it hasn't been used in a while, it's been working just fine. So just be sure to do your research and make sure that the store has a plan just in case something doesn't go quite right. And with that all said, let's hop right in. If you're buying a new console, it's usually safe to say that it'll last longer and ultimately be a really good investment. So let's go ahead and go to trusty old Amazon's website and see what they're offering the Wii U at. Well, why don't we go to Nintendo's website and see what they're offering the Wii U for? Well, to be fair, if you're buying a console, or at least in the US, you're probably going to get it from something like GameStop. Now, because Nintendo isn't producing the console anymore, you won't be able to find it brand new easily. So instead, we'll go ahead and say you'll pick up the GameStop refurbished version, which is about what you could get it for pre-owned as well, if you'd like to go that route. That'll run you $169.99, over $100 less than what the console used to go for. So now that you got yourself a flashy new console, we of course have to get some games for it, and Mario Kart 8 has always been kind of a staple for Nintendo consoles. It's an incredibly fun party game, and 8 offers a lot of cool content that's fun for anybody to get into. It easily looks the best out of all the Mario Karts and has some of the coolest tracks. Plus, if you're interested at least, there is still an online mode that you can try out, and if you really enjoy the game, then you can look at picking up some of the DLC for it, which adds some new characters, karts, and tracks for you to try out. I'm not including the DLC here, but you can upgrade to that later if you'd like. Mario Kart 8 should run you about $30 pre-owned at GameStop, and for that price, it's pretty well worth it. Super Mario 3D World is a game that's fun in both single-player and cooperative mode. It's a lot different than something like Odyssey in that it works in more of a level system spanning between worlds. They're all cool and tons of fun to play, and I love the cooperative mode, where players can help each other beat levels while also competing for the most points. It's great to play casually, but also takes some skill to beat, meaning that you could put a lot more hours into it than you think. Super Mario 3D World, which is now available in Nintendo Selects Edition, should run you about $20 brand new. If you don't already have Splatoon 2 or just haven't gotten into the series yet, Splatoon, the original one, is definitely a must-buy. Now, it's a shooter, yes, but it's the Nintendo version, so it's only really sort of a shooter. In this game, your goal is to paint pretty much every single thing you can with what's basically your paintball gun. You can also hit people, making them respawn, but for the most part, your goal is to paint as much of the ground as you can in 3 minutes. There's a variety of modes to play and tons of different paintball-like weapons to try out, and the DLC that came out pretty consistently over the years means there's plenty to do in this game. Splatoon should cost you around $30 used, and for the amount of time that I put into it, it is absolutely a necessity. Are you creative? Yes. Do you wish that you could make Mario levels on a tablet and then post them to the internet? Yes, in fact that is exactly what I was thinking about right this very second when you asked me that question. Well then, Super Mario Maker may be just the game for you. Warning, may eat up several hundred hours of your time. Super Mario Maker is just cool. It's really the only accurate way to describe it. This game allows you through a simple to use toolset to draw on the Wii U's tablet and make your own Mario levels. From there, you can post them online and have other people try them out. Not only that, you can see plenty of unique levels that people have made, and it's just a fun way to share creativity. There are infinite ways to make a level, and that's really the best part of the game. Super Mario Maker should run you about $30 pre-owned, similar to many games that are on this list. So that's about it here. Judging from GameStop's prices at least, everything on this list should run you about $280, leaving you a little extra wiggle room for taxes and other accessories such as Wii remotes or amiibos. There are plenty of cool games for the Wii U despite the console not doing well, but if you're looking for something cool to pick up in 2018, you can get some great games at really good prices. So that's about it for this buyer's guide, and links to the games are in the description if you'd like to check some of the things out yourself. Feel free to let me know in the comments if this is a series you'd like to see more of, as well as what your picks are for this list. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for everything nerdy and Nintendo.